Perhaps this one here, the Defiant versus the Outlaws, can be the difference maker. Maybe now we can stop this 3 Overwatch shenaniganry that we've been seeing.
I mean, we're already 3-0 on 3-0, so you know.
Go ahead and gain control here.
I actually think it's dangerous for Toronto to get aggressive like that because you're pushing into very small angles there. Paraiso's going to try and save the day with the Death Blossom, but it's just too little too late here. They need him still alive, and he just didn't have the primal like you sort of mentioned there. If you're the Toronto...
The Defiant can get back in here as a full 5. They might just be able to get this flip and the win on the round, but Torong does get cut down to size. A good rail shot across from Merritt keeps the Houston Outlaws in this for at least a little bit longer. The flip's still not there, but now they will be able to get it. Dante pops the ult. Won't find anything for his trouble, but I think they'll be more than happy just to get control of this point for now.
Yeah, the pressure coming on through though. Dante forced to use an extra ultimate there. Outlaws ended up paying quite a bit.
They're going to try to, but looks like they do barely manage to make it happen. He's finding one, taken down. Now the damage dealer's out of the fight for the side of Toronto. Muse eliminated, just 5% away from that primal rage. Houston Outlaws firm on the retake, will be able to maintain control of this one as the OT bleeds down. There is no further hope found here. Even with Twilight alive, doing things on the Kiriko, he's not going to be able to drag them back from this position. So it's 100 to 99%. As
Outlaws has a pulse bomb here. But it will be countered by Suzu.
Well, 1 for 1, one support for the other, but Pelican again comes up big, takes down Muse. Pulse bomb, not really needed, but still build one up rather quickly, it would seem. Gets another step off the point for just a brief little moment. So Toronto Defiant do get themselves a bit of a forward posture position, but for how long can they hold it? Oh, wow. Question, it seems like not long at all. Merritt with a great headshot, takes out Hisu, he gets Twilight to boot, and that will be it. They get the reflip back into their favor. The respawn still waiting, but Muse is going to be an extended little stagger. And that should be them ticking up to 100 with no one else able to touch. 115%, a dominant showing here on Sanctuary. Houston Outlaws kick things off with a bang. Checks in.
Is it done?
For any 90s kids out there?
This Winston's so done.
Okay, jump up. Back across.
First blood.
Dante is going to be able to find the first kill. Yep, he's going to be taken down, and Chorong in a really bad spot, gets zoned out. Doesn't lose his life, but still, he's going to be out of position now. Cleanup continues to come through, and Houston looks damn good here on the first attack. Should be the lockdown to the point as Chorong will fall.
That was so quick. That was incredibly fast. Toronto just lost all ground. They started losing members. No ability to trade. Significantly behind in some cases. Well, not significantly, but a reasonable amount behind.
Inch forward here, off the back of the sound barrier shield. That Blossom out now from Finale, but he doesn't find anything for it. Dante with the primal of his own will go ahead, leave down Twilight. Pelican drops the Blossom in, finds 2. Both the damage dealers gone to the side of the Defiant. Muse is nowhere to go. Gets taken down by the overclock in the end, and still with a monstrous time bank. Houston Outlaws will continue the push, rounding the final corner.
Can Muse respawn in time? It's not looking likely here.
That he does. It's looking a little bit risky there for a moment, but managed to stay alive. Get the shielding down. Death Blossom going to get popped, but Finale ends up falling in the end. Merritt finding a second kill with the overclock now rolling. Helps clean up Muse, and with the team kill, that will be them pushing through to point B. So a minute and a half going to be added to the time bank. Still a decent amount of time to work with.
Now let's go to live versus this rush. Lasher still holding ultimate.
And he's going to be heading for the hills. Exits out the side door. Muse pushing forward, he will be able to find Merritt on the end for a little bit of additional stagger. So now they take the time bank. Much else off the back end of it. We'll have to just wait and see. But Lasher now going to be dropping the beat. They want to get the punish. They want to get this push going through.
Muse is out.
Just have a minute and a half remaining. His spot Hisu up here onto the high ground. He tries to slide out of there, but slides to his demise. Merritt gets the kill. Finale going down. Good amount of space going to be bought here for the side of the Houston Outlaws. They should be able to get just about to the final corner.
Yeah, and a late death onto Twilight as well. That's actually gigantic from Dante. A perfect pick as the Houston Outlaws now.
Go for this touch. Nice boop. Pushes Muse away for just a brief little moment. The sound barrier going to be dropped in by Chorong. Finale holds onto the Death Blossom. Now tries to use it, but he instantly gets his head taken off. Merritt snipes him down. Finds Muse as well. Playing off the back of the Kitsune rush beautifully. And they will be able to get this push in the end with time in the bank.
Merritt in trouble.
Yeah, Solo, but creative in a hell of a lot more of it. Now Lasher going to be taken down. There's no support. The Merritt Pelican have no HP, but they're still managing to fight back. Merritt, yeah, gets the outplay, gets that elimination, but can they do more? I don't think so. He's now just going to be completely surrounded, can't even slide out, so that will be the cap coming through here for Toronto.
Because the Houston Outlaws are going to play a lot more aggressively here. Let's take a look at that Death Blossom again. Dropping on down. Yeah, in the small room.
Pushed it, found him.
Brilliant stuff, and that's also off the back of the fact that Lastra does.
Pops the rush just to try to turn the tide to this fight. Lastra now respawns, looks to join back in as quickly as he can, but then Pelican's going to be taken down. So as one respawns, another goes right back into the respawn room. Overclock rolling Isu for a target. Finally limits yet. He's so damn close, goes right over the head of Creative, but Finale will get on top of him in the end. Finds the kills, and there's the cap. 3 minutes and 40 seconds now to work through for the side of the Houston Outlaws.
They just need to keep Hisu and Finale alive.
Pelican, he's sneaking his way into the back lines, and as soon as he pops and he gets his head taken off, Hisu gets the shutdown, has the overclock, finds Creative on the back end as well. Merit now dead, the cart rolls in, and it's going to be a minute.
Waiting for Twilight, they'll both have the Kasuna rush yet. Could be very interesting. Hisu's not looking at overclock.
But Chorong, dead, goes over into the side room, ends up getting taken down. Creative puts the kunai into the back of Hisu's skull. To find that kill, Merritt gets the headshot on the Twilight. This is not done yet, it would seem. You should get cleaned up. He will find one for his troubles, but that is going to be the lockdown coming through here on point A. Houston Outlaws, they get the push past the initial point.
And it's a 3v3 initiated.
Could be the stopping point here. They can execute off the back of it. There you go. Creative gets his online, answers back. Pelican going low, gets some healing in the Wraith walk form. Now Creative going to be the first one to fall. Finale finds the kill. The Death Blossom online. He pops it instantly. He's looking for some kills, but it's going to be his team that is dying around him rather than his enemies. He looks for one. He will not get it. The OT will bleed down, but with just a minute to start, this was probably more than they could.
A place they have to win here in a row as well. That's a good start.
The opposite side of the bubble. Merit stays safe, but Pelican does get left out to dry, ends up falling. L shot through, Muse taken low, jumps up onto the high ground, and that's going to be Lastra taken down. Seems like Defiant getting that ball rolling towards this A cap. Down to about a sliver of HP. Dante trying to hold out, but Hisu will find him in the end. Okay. Support, ults coming through. Overclock rolling from Merit. Full shot to cross on a Muse. Takes him a little bit lower.
The shutdown!
Loses his head. They shut down the Death Blossom. That might just be enough. Dante finds Muse as well. They will clear them off the cart. And the Houston Outlaws, after the miraculous push they give, quite a bit of distance here to the Toronto Defiant. So far, isn't finding too many connections. Dante just keeping him occupied. So does have that full charge, sends one out. We'll go ahead and whip on that. Soundbarrier, however, going to be dropped in. Chorong looking to keep the rest of the team protected.
That's all the
ultimates rolling from Muse, but the focus fire is just looking so damn good from the side of the Outlaws. They managed to take him down. Finale is well going to fall. Creative with a great little kunai headshot, takes him out. And with these eliminations, that will be the cap eventually coming through here on to point A. So
it's going to be a bit rough. Muse gets aggressive.
Chorong's timing, however, is not good. Chorong does get sniped. Good shot from Merit. Soundbarrier out from Lastra, trying to make this, take this fight a bit more aggressively here, and Merit will be able to find all three of the eliminations that come through so far. Chorong going to be running back. Soundbarrier at the ready, but with a late kill on a Finale. The contest is going to be pretty bare bones if they can even get one. Muse jumps forward, gives his life. Muse is going lower and lower, so Chorong decide to go ahead and use it. The back of that rush as well. Death Blossom layered in, finds Chorong, gets the kill. Muse going to be taken down, and there's no one to contest the cart. So somehow, some way, Houston Outlaws, despite the limited time banks that they were, suddenly that's a turn of the tides where Toronto Defiant now have the advantage to get themselves back over the cart.
Twice has been doing some crazy damage today. Hisu now will convert on Dante. That's actually really critical because Outlaws are about to win. They were going to win when they had the ultimates, but now they're just going to get picked apart. I mean, look at Dante, 86 compared to Soundbarrier. Must pop it in response. You have to. Oh my god. It doesn't even matter.
Twilight just swings right back out. Merit snatches up the opportunity. Finds the kill, holds onto the overclock. Soundbarrier going to be dropped in by Lastro, making sure that they can go ahead and win out the rest of this fight, and they will. Cleanup comes through. On to 4. Chorong, I mean, he's trying to escape through the bank, but they know exactly what his escape routes are. They cut up the OT. Dante jumping back through the primal. Expire. Can't try to smack anybody off this cart. Soundbarrier end up dying. Soundbarrier dropped in by Chorong to keep everybody else protected. Creative going to fall. Lastro under fire. Should get dropped here. Pelican rejoins here on the Soldier 76. He's desperately trying to get this kill onto Hisu, and he will, but he gives his life for it. And the cap is there all the same. The rush used, bubble drop used, trying to stay protected. Lastra, the first one to fall. Hisu with a headshot, looking good, but Merit now finds Muse, the main tank, the one that really need to stay glued to this. It's taken down, the Blossom comes in. Pelican cleans up 2. Hisu, he tries to fight back, he gets Merit, but he ends up getting dropped, and in the end, the cart will not be able to get to the finish of the map. Houston Outlaws will successfully defend, despite some close moments, despite some nail biters there throughout Dorado. They will hold strong, and they will not divert from the script. It is another